So today we're going to do a quick dive into horror and thriller to our portal page here. We're going to go into this. I realized this morning and last night, by the way, when I couldn't sleep, I was reading this portal. I don't spend enough time here, and I should. And in light of that, I wanted to ask you, what if I've never read uh, a horror book or a thriller? What should I read? What should our readers read? What should our writers pick up if they're interested in trying something new? I typically get told by a lot of people, you should really read thriller, read something horror like that noir sound. So I decided to embrace it. And where else do I go for research but prose? So I started reading these writers, and they're really I've never been a big horror or thriller buff, and not because I don't like the genre, I do. If you write and you write a certain way, or you have a certain things you've read growing up, you kind of mold into a certain type of novelist, right, or a poet. And every chance I get, I think one of my writer friends here on the app told me, always keep the form fresh. Always try to, do something, whether it's a haiku, whether it's you know, you're 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 playing with pentameters, you're counting your all that stuff, beats, consecution, all those things that you have to have in your mind, like backlogged to just work automatically, like autopilot when you write. And that's just shit you have to learn. And so through much time and much frustration, but there's such a deep love there behind that or in front of that, all around that, right? It's like the force. Yeah, I'm a nerd. Deal with it. So this is great. Living in New York and living in other cities, you you have, whether it's Manhattan or wherever you go in the world, big cities like that I used to gravitate toward, you rely on elevators. And I don't have a fear like this. I actually would prefer, well, maybe I wouldn't, because if this thing broke, you might be able to at least overpower somebody and land on them, right? And maybe you'd survive. That was kind of ruthless, but you know what I mean. Fight or flight. But I don't know. I would hate to be in the situation myself or anybody, right? I mean, can you imagine that? What did I read? I read, like, if you're falling in an elevator, like, lie on your back or your stomach. I forget. Well, anyway, neither here nor there. So, but this is cool. And anyway, I was reading these, and really interesting stuff here. I was thinking, you know, uh, just the reading a lot of this kind of contrasted how, I say I'd never read thrillers, but I mean, growing up as a teenager, I read some horror books, some commercial horror, and of course, I think we all probably did, or maybe we didn't. But I remembered last night thinking, I wonder if, reading like Nietzsche or Schopenhauer, any of them, Spinoza, a lot of the philosophers I've read, especially the philosophers, you would think that a lot of even the ones that were dismissed as pessimists, or cynics, there was a lot of realism, but also a lot of, to me, terror, horror. It was thrilling to read sometimes the dismal view of humanity that these people had. So, but it's nothing like, nothing like a good, like, psychological thriller, or a true horror novel. So let me know what to read in the comments. I want to know. I'd like to know. Dark Blossom. I love this writer. I've never talked to Dark Blossom, but what a perfect combo. Dark Blossom, horror thriller. And, I just love this piece. It's, I like this, just right here, I mean, bursting from that swollen belly. I love that. I just, this is great. I think I spotlighted this. Did I spotlight this? Yeah, I did. Good. So yeah, this is, mm-hmm. So anyway, I wanted to just come on here and introduce this portal if you've never seen the portal. And I'm going to be spending a lot of time in our portal here. A lot of time. I want to do my homework with horror and thriller, and it's cool to go here because there's such a diverse I hate that word. Such a just because it's so damn overused. Um I like I do like diversity. Whatever. I like seeing it on here. I like seeing the different styles of different writers, and each one brings a certain flavor to each of these portals, and you can get a really nice rounded view of something if you're new to it or really interested in it. So, yeah. Anyway, that's going to wrap up today. Lots going on here at Pros. A lot of work on development and so on and so on and so on. But I just wanted to come on here and say, check out Horror and Thriller, and I hope you guys have a good weekend. Stay safe, but not too safe. All right. I'm out of here. You guys take good care. Unlock the potential of your writing with Prose Gold. Monetize your work and gain exposure to top agents and publishers. Join now and start sharing your stories with the world. Sign up for Prose Gold today. ThePros.com.